Hi, my name's Jim, and I'm the inventor and owner of Pool Deck Drain Janitors. Today, I'm excited to introduce some new products that we have. We've designed and started to manufacture blacktop parts as an alternative to our parts that hook into place. These are great for both patching holes that you may have in your drain or for helping to clean your drains out. So today, I'm going to show you how to install these. Currently we have three different sizes. We have our 2-inch parts, we have our 1.5-inch parts, and our 1.25-inch parts. That's all for the appropriate size drains. With each package you get a drill bit to drill the appropriate size holes in your drain and 4 stainless steel screws for each part. So we're going to do an installation to show you how it goes in. It goes in slightly different than our standard parts, and we'll show you how this happens. So the first thing you want to do is take your part itself, zoomed in, and you install it on your drain, set it on your drains between the slots, and you want to make sure that you have material underneath the holes where you can put the screw in and have it hold it in place. So what we do is once we get it to where we want it to go, we'll drill a hole and install the screw. I recommend putting the screws in with a screwdriver, not a drill, and that'll keep you from stripping out the holes. So at this point, I'm just going to start the screws to hold it in location. And what we're doing here is just locating where the part's going to go first. And I'll drill the opposite corner, kind of diagonal. Start a screw. And this just holds it in place so I can drill the other 2 holes. Now we're going to drill the last 2 holes in this, hold it down a little bit, keep it from moving. Now that those holes are drilled, we're going to take the first 2 screws out of the holes. And you'll notice I didn't screw them all the way down, I just put them about halfway in just to hold the part in place. Set the part down. Then you want to take your template and lay it down on the drain halfway between the screw holes on both sides. So once you get it approximately where you want it, take a piece of tape, tape it in place, and I trace it with a Sharpie. It doesn't matter if you leave some of the mark on there because it'll all be covered by your part once you install it. So after you trace all the way around, you remove your template and you want to cut out the hole. I use a Dremel tool. Sometimes I'll use the Dremel tool with the 1.5-inch diameter metal cutting blade. Today I'm using looks like a little saw blade. It creates a little bit less dust. At that point, you want to lift all the pieces you cut out, remove them from the drain. You don't want anything left in there. When you start flushing your drain out with a hose or pressure washer, you don't want this to get lodged somewhere and create more blockage. Now that your hole is cut, you can get your hose in there or pressure washer to flush it out. Once it's flushed out, Now you can put your screws in. I'm going to use my drill just for speeding up the process. I'll get my screws close with the drill and then finish it by hand so it doesn't strip out the plastic. And you want to snug the screws. You don't want them super tight, otherwise you will strip out the plastic and have an issue. And there you go, that's it. That's as easy as it is. Now you're ready to remove the screws, take the cap off, and clean your drains out anytime you want. And we'll have some more products that we're going to introduce in the future. And got some more products that we're going to introduce in the future, and it's going to be for the flat top parts, but 90-degree parts, not the straight ones like you see here. And we'll add that to our portfolio probably in the next 2 to 3 months. And in the meantime, please remember, if your deck drains are plugged, we are the solution. Thank you, and have a great day. Yep.